Well, I've got some fish, ba-doo, bam, bam, bam. Well, I've got some fish, ba-doo, bam, bam, bam. Well, I've got some fish, fish, fish. Well, I've got some fish, boo, boo, boo. Well, it's a mighty fine and it's down near the brain. It's a fish. Whoa, I've concluded my fish business. And you know about the elder of the elders. So, I actually don't need the elders' help with this bit because I've got the bloody book. But I guess we'll do that. Hello. Message in a bottle. There is a riddle. The river feeds the forest, the fire burns it to ash, and darkness, snowed, swallows it going. Comprehensible, thank you. Right. Here's what we've done it all for. Look at these 5 bottles hanging on the wall, and if all these bottles are accidentally great, I'm gonna drag and drop them into the order they appear in my funny book, if they are not already. I know the blue bottle's at the top of the list anyway, so let's have a look at this clue at the bottom of the screen, and see. This can be a little game on your end. You can see if you don't already know the solution, obviously, because you may have played the game before. But see if you can work it out just from what is on there. I do not have the patience. They absolutely already are in the correct order. So, let's go. Did you read the funny clue? If you don't want to know the solution, then don't. Don't solve the riddle, I guess. Who is that person just so aggrieved by knowing? Constantly going up to the riddler being like, "Stop her!" Right, so here's the solution for the blue bottle. Truth lies just beyond falsehood. So it's a little bit abstract. What you need to do is add 1 to every letter in the statement. So C becomes D, D becomes E, so on and so forth. And what spells out is Deadlands boat. So, we are looking for a boat in the Deadlands. Had a rather extensive series of businesses fighting a tortoise for its rare metals, you know. But that's not got anything to do with what we're here for now, so don't know why I brought it up. Or the very tortoise we were talking about. For old time's sake, will you give me your gemstones? No. Not a gemstone, more of a them-stone. Is there, like, any reason to believe you're gonna be cringe? It's like there's a big orb doing business with the folks at home, and I'm wondering if it's, like, deliberate. I don't think we do, like, I've fought so many orbs. I don't need to keep fighting them. We don't need the loot at this point, really. Right, now, through the foggy... fish! Shush. Overturned boat. How... Resonates with it, yes. Oh! It's like sorcery. Wanley limed? Pardon your arsehole. Oh, wait, no, I don't... There's no point. I should have just kept going the way I'm going, because the next thing... Let me show you. I've got to actually remember to show you. Wanley limned... Oh, limned... Wanley limned... You're just making up words. River Andeo. Pallid letters, look at that. Anyway, green bottle. Skip stones to far banks shore. By skipping stones, return once more. Shush your dad right on the fucking world. Have a look at that. Pause the video if you want to solve it yourself. I don't. So the point of this riddle is that Charlie Chaplin's Green Goblin cosplay is on point. And we don't want you to kill Penello, thanks. I feel compelled to grab sausages here. Sausage? Just a bit of a rhyme fact. Oh, more sausages. One of these days you're going to have sausages for all of us. Banshee. One of these days you're going to have sausages for all of us, Banshee. You keep bringing sausages to Charles Xavier's Ghoul. Ghoul? You keep bringing sausages to Charles Xavier's Ghoul. It is great, you know, sympathy for the unholy monstrosity that we've got here for some reason. The unholy monstrosity belonging, I guess, to Charles Xavier. But we want in on some of that, come on! Bring enough sausages for the rest of the class. I don't care about your agenda. I want pork, sir! Skip on stones to far banks shore, by skipping stones return once more. Do you know what that actually means? So, from the first letter, you jump to every second letter. So we go from the S at the start to the A, to the L, to the I, etc, etc, until we get to the end, and then we skip back on the letters that we didn't read. Essentially the first time. And what this will spell out is Salika Hut near Deadlands. So, we're right there. There's a hut somewhere here. And John's... probably not like... yeah, we're like... oh, apart from that one was strong enough to harm us. I made assumptions about the damage the traps would do based on the level of the area versus the level we are at, and the math did not check out. I'm gonna shut your nose and harm Dick's uncle. Here we go, there's the hut. Hut for me, come on, show me the truth. Green bottle, hold it out. It shatters. Gives us a hasty emote. A green-hued message. That makes a little more sense than Wanley Limned, doesn't it? But then I'm always saying that. It's just one of those days when your dad's hiding frogs under his own neck. I'm Limp Bizkit, and I'm here to warn you about the frogs. Frogs? Limp Bizkit's prophecy? Just want the froge. We're never coming back here. The frogs become something of a legend. I want to give it... There's a way out of my debts just here. Pop out, pop back in. People are going to assume I've got the frog madness again. Frog. No, frog. What's the probability? What are the chances of frog? It's a 1 in 5 frog probability. So, it's 20% frog probby, so what I'm thinking is maybe we try... We've come in here twice. So let's try 3 more. 3 more for Probby Frog. Bump, bump! Wait! Was that? Was it? It was! I didn't think you don't live up here! Well, he was here. I love grazing the vegetation, look at me. Great stuff. We never capped off the last episode by looking at these. Look, doggy uppy puppy. He loves to chomp the rock. Chomp the rock. Look how fucking colourful the puppy. And then obviously, I'm an ancient man of mystery and I'll go around gathering swords. I know you think I'm normal, but I'm really not. I'm bored. It's not normal to be as bored as a man who holds these swords. Look at these blades, look at these blades, look at these blades. I think one of these is... Like the one on the left is meant to be, I think, is he Leon from 8? This I'm assuming is the Buster Blade, or equivalent. The one that looks like it's made of liquid wet, I'm assuming is a sword from 10, just because it's got the aesthetic, but I don't remember the sword specifically. Johnny's skulls, no idea. And then the sunflower is I think you've got a smiley face. You've got a smiley face on the back of you. I've got the moon on mine. These swords depict two characters from the sunflower, specifically. Turnus Hill depicts Excalibur and Excalibur from Final Fantasy V, I believe, which was Gilgamesh's first appearance. So, I'm confronting everybody. Each of my 6 arms gives a guess, but they're probably not real. And then we did. Oh, there's more dickings going on. Ah, the bug. Well, bug, there appears to be nothing more than a puppeteer's fantasy. Wait, I'm interested in the puppeteer's fantasy. You look like stained glass, and that's great. Oh, got a heart with the goings. Wrath of the gods. There we have it. Is that all? It is not. What else could you possibly want from me? Ah, you want me to think about a dinosaur. Broken great axes. Fucking, I can't see your eyes directly. But that's... Why is there more notifications? There. I live in fuck and I'm great. Make an elixir. Good, we're done. And... Oh, hello. I didn't know you were... I don't remember you being one of the little challenges, to be honest. But look at this. Gilgamesh. I'm Gilgamesh, baby! I'm over here. You're having a go at each other, look. We finally know the full context. I finally know... We've had a look at the... Wiggly, 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 haven't we? Yeah. I distinctly remember. It's getting lively in here, isn't it? Sparkly burb! Attack! Oh, I should reveal the next riddle, huh? That's the whole format of this one. Forest regrown. Great stuff. Red bottle. Foothills rising, mountains shadow. Look at this, everybody. Looks like it's trying to spell nihil, but it isn't. It isn't at all. Bunny road. You're on the funny bunny road. Every time looking at wildlife. This is just what it's like for me, just going to do tasks round here, round my way. Walking past, looking at the bunnies right now. We're in full snoof mode over here. Over here in the national country. Which is a funny thing to call somewhere, because it would be the national country. You'd hope it would be, wouldn't you? Oh, I've evolved beyond the need for diamonds. I don't know, it feels true. I don't know if it actually is true, because I don't have access to the stats. Bunny jump. But It feels like the bat population round my way has exploded. Because I'm just seeing the fuckers all the time now. It's great. Like, if you walk around at dusk, you can sort of make them out clearly enough that you can see that it's not just like a bird, a small bird. You can tell it's a funny little bat. Small one, probably some manner of gleaner. Out here looking for a moth. As he should. The red bottle. Foothills rise in mountains shadow. What this means is, what we have to do is separate the lowercase letters from the capital letters, and it says here, rearrange them. Doesn't specify in what way. But what it actually will spell if you do that is quiet shrine. So we're looking for the shrine without steam in the Babbling Vale in the Mosferen High Wastes, i.e. the location we're at now. Where's the Babbling Vale specifically? Where's the Mash and Fuff? It's the main place, okay. So I could have just teleported here then, really. I don't need to be anyone in particular right now, so I've got my two healers, well, two sorcerers. They are kind of the main like, sorcery, when done right, does more damage than anything else could ever hope to. So it's not like Bill Nye's got his tits out for nothing, is it? Beerb. Look at him, what a beerb. Right. Somebody give me your shrines! One of you's got no fucking steam. One of you's got an arse like a mango. Hello. You're thinking I'm finding a bloody tree. Oh, power. You've sensed powers around me. I've already got the big god. So you don't have to worry about that. You seem like a quiet shrine. There we go, I see the sparkly. The quiet shrine red bottle. Snowfit. Smashed. Holy moat. And a Vermilion message. A shuffle boy. Cramping himself. Good job for us all. Right. I think it's anchors away for the next part of this bloody mission. But what we... Dragons stir among the eaters of the wind. I slap your dad and then I fall down all the stairs. This is where we are at the resolution of that. Now this is one of the more extensive bits of work that we need to do. The eaters of the wind are the windmills in this area. And we need the ones numbered in this message to be active. We need 1, 2, 5, 7 and 9 to be active and all others to be inactive. So... oh boy. What numbers are you? You're number 6. It was 1, 2, 5, 7 and 9, wasn't it? 1, 2, 5, 7 and 9. So 6 doesn't need to be active and it isn't. 7 does need to be active and it already is, so that's brilliant. It's less windmills for me to have to worry about directly. Right, you are active and you are 8. You need to stop. You need to stop, you're not one of the preferred guys. Stop the windmill, please. Watch closely. No chance. I've seen it stop. At least we get to look at Snoofuses helping us stop the windmills. There were no double-digit windmills in hell, right? It's 1, 2, 5, 7, 9. It's not that difficult to remember. I've remembered weirder numbers. Oh, I'm not, like, targeting people who target me. Oh, who's died for you? Oh, shit, hello. You're baffled. Christ. Oh, you can see them moving in the distance. Oh, even if it rains. Even if it rains, the windmills happen. Oh, shoot the bastard down, come on. We're all over here shooting a bird from time to time. It's the fabled half-animo grousey bird shooter. Only the real ones know. You fucking don't. Right, what are you? You're not permitted. Hold on, whatever's attacking me. Let me stop the windmill first. Gotta stop the windmill. Stop a windmill, please. It stopped greatly. Thank goodness. You all dead. Two needs to be going. Start the windmill, please. Start. I pressed the start button. I pressed acknowledge the Snoofus instruction. There's a unique button on the controller that gets everybody starting off. And you are one is correct. So let's fucking hell. You rather snuck up on me by not moving. An impressive strategy. Oh, you are wet. We've got like all day to shit where the sun shines, though, don't we? You need to. I've blasted my arse off. I've not thought. I've not realised what would happen. Shit! You became immune. This has not been worth it. You. Huh! Oh, I can't bloody change anybody. You're all locked. Well, everybody shit this man to death for a second. Alright! Here we go! This is your moment! Get him! Sick 'em, boy! Get the bastard! It's time! Prove your spears in the music the moment you stab him! Water crystal. Great. 4. 4's not moving, 5 isn't moving, and 5 needs to be moving. Move the windmill, please! It's time. It's very smooth. Snoof, snoof, snoof. Smooth goings for the floofiest lads. Hooray! We have, without warning, the bottle shattered! I obtained the goings on and an auric message. Great stuff. And that leaves a dog to attend us. Easy as ABC, so count yourself lucky. This might actually be the easiest riddle. I think I can tell you without even looking at the guide that each number corresponds to a letter in the alphabet. Sorry, I should have let you come to that conclusion yourself. I sort of forgot the premise of this bit. Yeah. Yes. And it spells out, sluice gate rats. So let's make our way to Rabanasta. Just some of these have been, like, very abstract, and so for just, like, the world's most basic number cipher to have appeared right at the end there just felt like so much of an insult I didn't even want to dignify it with the mystery. I was just like, is that it? Is that it, James? But It's not for nothing, because we've got other business in this area. To which we can... Never thought to walk back. Burb! We'll enter through this. Oh, it's raining. You're the weather guy, aren't you? Take a look at the sky. It's the middle of the rains. Shouldn't be too much longer till the dry comes. You're the guy who we can talk to know if it's going to rain or not. I mentioned him earlier, do you remember? Long-time viewers may remember a man who looked at the sky and thought, oh yeah, that's normal. But, we've got more things. We've got more things. You may remember we took out a petition for a hunt that we can start talking about now. Where are you? Where's... Joffrey? Well, you've got your own name, so it's you, isn't it? I was starting to think nobody would go. Alright, you don't have many coins, but we can do it. A legend of Burrow Missos. Untrodden snow-covered plain nestled deep in the fucking woods. Watch over the silly guys. How does anyone know it exists? How could it be there? I wanna know the truth, I wanna know the truth, I wanna know the truth and fight behemoth kings. I wanna fight Geraldine. I wanna eat sausages. I wanna look at boats and go to sleep. Sluice. Let me at your sluice gates. I need to complete the sluice gate mystery. It's the mystery that comes the closest to fucking the sun out of my hands, doesn't it? Come forth and come forth and come fifth. Don't think about all the stuff. Rat. Ratus. Little chonkers. And we found the faint. The rats are swarming over resonates with the bottle. I'll keep telling you this. An elixir and an onyx message. Right now, in accordance with the riddle that we were the other riddle we were given by the village elder, the river goes into the stuff and does it. The river goes under the stuff and does it. Do you remember the order that the person at the beginning said? Write it down. Write it down in your brain. Go back and look if you're not sure, because I'm just going to tell you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2... Countdown doesn't really mean anything in a format where you can pause the video, does it? So, river, forest, fire, ash, and darkness correspond to the bits of that riddle where it basically just tells you which order these all need to be put in. And it spells out underground bridge or bridge underground. I'm not sure, but it's a bridge and it's underground that we have to go to, and that happens to take us to. We can get there from here, can't we? Behind passage, yeah. What say we go there from here, then? Unless some sort of wet bitch who might show up here if you get wrong with Mother Nature. Like, if you wait here long enough, there was a bit of rare game that we never found. Shall I have a checkout for that? Shall I check out a library book and see if it gets angry at me? Oh, who are you? You are them! You are them, look! Are drowned. Get absolutely stopped. Look at that. I'll clear the notification right now so I'm not wondering who the fuck is causing it when I'm in here later. Look. A ghoul stomping along. Finally, we're clearing up all the old Rugrats. We're brushing all the Rugrats off of the circus. How'd the Rugrats get on top of the circus tent? And why are they trying to tear it down? I don't understand. I know they can talk. Their insistence on not breaking kayfabe here is working against them. They could be reasoning with us right now. But they choose not to involve us. To them, this is an internal matter to be resolved by the Rugrats at the expense of the circus. That's not... You can't just make that decision. This doesn't just affect little scroller goater. That's fine though. We don't need to destroy scroller goaters for what we're trying to accomplish here. Alright, now Wallace's truth is just over this way. Down into the passage. The sassage. The assassins. The shithawk. I go through here. Oh, I'm like right on the end of things where I need it to be as well. I'm right where James said he'd think for himself. Get a little bit of health at the moment. And then... You've been slowed down like that compels me for some reason, but I won't walk down it, because if there's anything to be had down... Oh shit, me alive! Right, I remember now, you were hellish to traverse before, weren't you? But I've grown in strength since then. I've become so mighty, it's a bit of a joke you all showing up now. Was there any treasure I was unable to grab because you were all harassing me? A bowline sash. A nautical shash. Bit of treasure here, what are you? No. I thought maybe this might be where Scourge was, but it's, Scourge? Power armlet. We already had 3 of them, but... It's pretty great that it's there. Useful bit of kit, as it turns out. I'm whacking bones with bones right now, if you think about it. It's rather macabre from their perspective, or maybe they haven't, but maybe they're, like, mindless creatures. I like to think the skeletons are at least partially aware of what's going on. One must imagine a skeleton knows what it's doing. Oh, who evolved? You did. You're, not really the one who needed to be out of here, particularly. I was hoping one of my sorcerers would level up so I could look at source. It's just they're all programmed to use the same kinds of sorcery on the same target, so it feels like unless there's a big man who needs to be stopped at all costs. Like, most of our sorcery will kill our enemy in one hit at this stage, so it's like, why do we need both of you firing? Why do we need both of you spending the MP? We don't, but nobody's using MP at the moment anyway, so it's fine for now. It's fine for now, we'll just get the big dinner at the end of time, won't we? Right. Here we go. Here's the cutscene for stuff. Bridge. You found me on the bridge! Just kidding, it's me! This is why we couldn't do it yet. Too long has it been, my friends. It is I, Gilgamesh. But I'm not here to do your fight stabbings. Treasure of legends. A useless stick. Do you want my rubbish? Matamune. Slightly different. Aru! Awu core. Absolutely woo-pilled. Snoof, 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 snoof. Right, well. That's one thing we have now. A cursed fishing rod that drinks the lifeblood of fish. It drinks it. Am I to Gilgamesh? This is why you've only got counterfeits. You just threw away a stick that drinks fish blood. You have not got the first fucking clue, my man. Much respect to you, but good lord. It's all very well and good, but we don't have Scourge yet, do we? We've not scourged it right through ourselves, is what's missing, and I think I know where we get it. If it only appears after getting the Treaty Blade. There's one situation in particular where things become available after hitting certain plot beats. So I think I know who can help us. Hello, you. Do you have what I look for? You do. There we have it, look. Tremendous stuff. Are you aware... We're at the point in the game now where I don't have any use for money at all, so let me just indulge my weapon collecting obsessions. Got a real wide variety of stuff we've collected on our little journey. Around looking for stuff to smash a bottle about. And it amounts to nothing. That's all fine. I've got all the caravans, but it's fucked. Here I am. So you're here, you're like here on purpose for business reasons then? Because we have opened up like 2 exits from the place. You can go home if you want. Now it's many a long leg of walk it and walk it, but it does bring us right where we want it to be. Right next to someone who can identify a use we would have for such things. Shovage, eh? Massive fish quests. Makes sense that it'd come back around to fish, wouldn't it? It's like the national fish is right past there. So why, you know, it came from fish, and to fish it shall inevitably return. It's as simple as... Come on, actually shoot the wolf. What do you take me for? No, not a little guy. A wolf. The little guy is minding his own. Oh, then we're right next to it. I forgot how close we were. We're right nearby. Right, what do you think of my fishing rod? Hmm? What do you... Right, we just occasionally find trash, don't we? Ultimately. Hello. I've got better. I've got the most powerful. That's the Rod of Legend, look at that. The fishing rod has fallen in love with you. Alright, fair enough. Let's do... I've just sort of gone into fishing for the sake of doing it. Let's see. Any difference so far? Can you feel the fishing rod drinking blood? I know that's an odd question, but it's relevant nonetheless. Praying Grinnell. Great stuff. Oh, bottles! Those are no longer exciting to me. Those are no longer fantastulous. But that's alright. Right, we got there's some big fishing we gotta do later on. Common fish, delicious fish, fish. Oh! We're getting right into it. We've got the yes! Hello! We've summoned him! Alright, well, we've got the Cactoid Compact, so I guess we're starting the business, so tune in next time to learn why this little freak's shown up again. Goodbye for now.